Lie down on your mat. Oscar's joined us. Okay, arms down by your sides. I want you to really relax your shoulders. As you relax your shoulders, you get a natural widening of your collarbone. Make sure the jaw is nice and loose and there's no tension in your neck. And just to make sure, let's have a little roll from side to side. Never forcing any movement, just letting it happen. Oscar. Sorry, we've got a bit of an obstacle in the way. Go over there. Go over there. Good boy. Okay, we're going to do some pelvic tilts. Sorry about him. Okay, so we're going to imprint our spine. So flatten your back against the floor. Someone wants attention. And then we're going to arch the lower back. And imprint. So you're flattening your back against the floor. Feel that connection with the abdominals. And then we're going to arch the back again. Just loosening up through the lower back. Imprint. Try to keep tension away. Sometimes the shoulders get involved when they don't need to. Stop between the middle of the two extremes. Hold there. Raise the arms up, palms face each other. Drop the shoulder blades into the mat. I want you to keep the spine completely still, but reach up with the right arm towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulder blade back down to the mat, and then the hands are facing each other again. And with an inhale, you lift the left arm. So it's quite a good thing to inhale on the lift as the ribs expand, and then exhale as the shoulder blade stabilizes. And other side. So we lift, keeping the spine still, but the shoulder blade glides around the ribs. Draw back. And reach up. And draw back. Keeping the shoulder blades down this time. Open the arms out to the sides. Don't overstretch the arms and bring the arms back. Now let's get a bit of wrist mobility in. So we open and flex, bringing the wrists together. And then open and bringing the wrists together. We need a little bit of connection with the core. Closing, opening. Let's get the breath going. So we exhale here. Inhale, open, ribs expand. Exhale, rib cage closure. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down, place them on the lower rib cage. You can bring the feet together, but leave the knees a little bit of a gap to keep the alignment. We're going to rotate the legs to the left side without moving the ribs. Don't let the legs just fall. Peel back. So our hands are here for feedback to make sure the rib cage isn't rotating with us. And then we go over to the other side. Pull back. Feel like you're pulling back from underneath that shoulder blade. Pull back segmentally, loosening up the back, and then over to the other side. And keep going. Pull back. Now open the arms out. We're going to go a little bit further. So we're actually going to lift the rib cage slightly on the right side, but keep the shoulder blade down on that right side. Going a little bit further. So basically the shoulder blades are sort of cemented into the mat, if you like. Pull back. And then we rotate over to the other side. Head rotates the opposite way. It's not the end goal to get the legs to the floor. It's to go to your full range of movement, but we keep our shoulder blades down. And then pull back in. Okay, ready for some leg slides. Now with leg slides, Oscar, move over there, babe. Exactly where I'm going to move my feet. Okay, my left leg, I'm going to engage through my core, slide my left leg away from me, flex the foot at the end, press into the heel, and then pull back. So again, bracing the abdominals to keep everything safe and secure, and then you extend, same leg, flex, push into the heel, so the muscles of the leg are active in the lengthened position, and you feel contraction going deep down into the waist as well, and then you pull back. Try, I'm using the same leg, so try to keep the shoulders out of it. Sometimes they just try and get involved, and then pull back. And then lengthen, press into the heel, and pull back. Keeping that engagement, we're going to change sides. So we glide along as if it's gliding along thin ice, press into the heel at the end of the move, and then pull back. Same leg, extend, pull back. I'm just going to shut the door. Keep going. Extending and pulling back. So you're gliding along, pressing into the heel, making the muscles of the leg active, and then you pull back. Now let's alternate. So this is a little bit more challenging on your core stability, your pelvic stability. Pulling back, and then as that foot glides back, we glide the other leg out. So it's the change which is more challenging as far as keeping the pelvis stable. So feel that challenge on that lumbar pelvic region as you change legs. And then draw in. Just draw your knees into your chest and rock. Okay. Next one, shoulder bridge. Now we're going to do the basic shoulder bridge. We're going to use these spiky balls in a moment, but again, you don't necessarily, obviously not everyone's got them, so it's not imperative, but they're quite good for releasing everything off. You can really feel the difference. So what we're going to do is imprint our spine using the abdominals, not pressing into the feet. So feel that connection with the core. Then you begin to peel the lumbar spine off the floor, peeling up through the back of the waist. And again, our shoulder blades are our brakes. Hold here. Place your hands on your lower ribs. Push the floor away. Lift the hips high, but do not press into the rib cage. Take a breath in and really remember how this feels as you peel down. You want to try and separate each vertebrae as you peel down. Lay the tailbone away from you, and you can arch the back slightly at the end of the move if that feels comfortable for you. And then again, imprint. So we imprint the spine. I want you to really close your eyes. Remember how this feels as you peel up. Is there any areas of the spine that feels locked? You peel up, hold the lift, feeling it in the glutes, getting the length through the front of the hips and not overarching the lower back, and then start to peel down, segmentally through, lay the tailbone away from you. Now grab one of your spiky balls if you have one, place it underneath your left foot. You're just going to roll it. Okay, so you're rolling it from heel to toe. Try and place a little bit of pressure there. Okay, so you can slowly increase the pressure, working toe to heel, keep going, work the outside of the foot slightly, so you're just rotating the foot externally slightly, come back to center. Now press into the instep, and this is key here, we really want to work the instep because the instep relates to the spine, so we're really pressing in to that instep. Keep pressing. It might feel a bit uncomfortable. I'm going to change sides. I mean, you can work that a bit longer, but I don't want to spend too much time because not everyone's got these balls. So we're rolling from heel to toe. heel to toe. And if anyone wanted to purchase them, I can put a link on the group so you get the correct ones, because some of them are too hard, like this one. Okay, so I'm going to go to the outside of the foot. I'm applying pressure. And now I'm going to rotate the foot internally, so I'm pressing into the instep. Okay, really working that. Little circles. I mean, it doesn't have to be that pretty. Just do what you can. Just get some pressure into that instep. Again, because that relates to the spine. If you haven't got a ball, you could just be working on your pelvic tilts. Okay, get rid of the ball. Feet flat. They might feel a little bit tingly. And then we're going to imprint our spine. Lift the tailbone. Peeling up through. Does that feel any different? Hold. Working through the glutes to lift the hips rather than flaring through the rib cage. Hold here. Getting that length. Heel down. So you could really feel, I mean, I can feel quite a lot of difference after using the balls. And then imprint. Peeling up. Hold. Keeping the pelvis stable. Transfer the weight to the right foot without shifting through the pelvis. Straighten your left leg. Bring that leg back. Gently rest it down. Straighten the other leg. Pull back. Now send the arms behind you. Peel the spine down. Bring the arms back when it feels right for you. Okay, from here, we're going to go into single leg stretch. So again, engagement before you move is key, so we get the right muscle recruitment. We shuffle down a bit because I'm off the mat. Okay. I'm going to curl the upper body off the floor and wide elbows. Keep the body still as you move and lengthen the legs out of the hips. Exhale as you move the leg away. The chin shouldn't be crunching down onto the chest either. Should always be a little bit of a gap there. Hold it. Breathe. Rest your head if you need to. Change. Don't hold your breath. Rest down and rock. Okay. Pilates ball, or you could use a small sort of plump cushion if you wanted. Going to lift the hips, place the ball underneath the pelvis, so it's not underneath your lower back, it's underneath the pelvis. Arms rest. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Keep going. Hinging from your hip. Don't change the angle of that leg, because that would be taking the easy pathway. Next set we hold here. Now I want you to flex the left foot, press it away from you. Draw back. Flex the right foot, press it away. Imagine it's pressing into a band and draw back. Press away. Draw back. Still bracing through the core. Press. Next one, we're going to change the movement pattern. So we extend away, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw back, other side. Press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw in and just release. Just bringing the knees in, little pulses. Place the left foot on the floor. Extend the right foot towards the ceiling. Now, if you struggle with that, you can keep a bend of the knee, but as long as the thigh is kind of running, the weight of the thigh is sinking down into that hip joint. So you can have the leg bent, or you can have the leg straight. Imagine your toes are pencils and they're going to draw circles on the ceiling. So we've got the instability of the ball. And the femur head is massaging the inside of your hip. So we're circling. Again, not that the circle shouldn't be that big. In fact, let's say there should be about the size of the ball that you're lying on. But there's all that stability work going deep, deep down. Let's change direction. Always when you change direction, your mind's got used to going one way, and it's always the first couple of repetitions are a little bit tricky, and then you get used to the movement. And then bend, lower. So sort of establish your position before you lift the other leg, so other muscles aren't still firing. Relax everything off, engage through the core, lift. Again, stay here if that's better for you, or extend the leg. Softly point the toes, circles, small circles. So feel how those deep muscles are bracing to keep you stable. Change direction. So the leg moves independently, and bend and rest down. Ready for the next one. Remember, all these can be done off the ball. You can just do this on the floor. It's fine. Let's make it a little bit more challenging. Cross the hands over the chest. Don't overcross because then the shoulder blades will be off the floor. Extend away, pull back. Keep going, extend away, pull back. Away, pull back. So we haven't got the security of the arms being on the floor now. Three, 2, 1. Okay, extend the left leg, lift lower. Bend, extend the other leg, lift and lower. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Knees in, ready? Push out and back, push out and back. Push out and back, push out. You don't necessarily just have a little push, you don't have to go all the way. Bring the knees in. Okay, we're going to come off the ball. Place the ball in between the knees. Okay, so you sit tall, press behind the back of the legs. And let's just lengthen through our spine. Drop the shoulders down, a little bit of a squeeze on the ball, and that's going to help activate through obviously the inner thigh, but also work through the pelvic floor. We reach the arms here, but we're not overreaching. Keep the width of the collarbone. It's like a bow and arrow. We pull the elbow back, rotate, and back. Other side, pull back. So how far you go is up to you, and then pull back. And again, time just flies, doesn't it? That's 25 minutes. Pull back. And again, a little bit of pressure on the ball. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. And 2 more. And 1 more. Okay. We're going to have the ball here. I'm going to roll back. But obviously, if it's not suitable for you, don't go all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to bring the ball here. I'm going to roll through. Actually, I'm going to bend my knees because it feels better for me. And then extend the ball back behind you. On an inhale, bring the ball back into your chest. Exhale, reach. Coming back into the chest. Tuck the tailbone under. A little bit of pressure on the ball wouldn't hurt either. So we peel down. Reach. Inhale the ball into the chest. Exhale to peel up and reach. Ball to chest. Of course, you don't have to use the ball here. And then peel down. Extend behind you. Bringing back in on the inhale. Exhale. Lifting up. Okay, I'm going to change position. So if you you might have cut out then. If you haven't got a ball, just rest your just lie on the mat basically. If you've got a ball, let's add less stability by leaning the pelvis or the side of the hip. Find that point that's comfortable. Some people will prefer using the ball because you have a natural bursa here, but sometimes it's just not enough and some people are quite uncomfortable on the floor, but you need to stabilize your shoulder. So keep the gap between the ear and the shoulder there. Flex the top foot, lift, 1. Now you can have your fingertips on the floor like a little tripod, or you can reach the arm up for more of a challenge. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Softly point that toe. But this is going to be more challenging circles. So you might want to bring your arm down if you want that stability. So we're trying to, again, just keep the leg working independently. Now don't be looking at your foot, be gazing forwards. Change direction. So we have 3 to 5 each way. And then your hip might be asking for a little bit of a rub, which we oblige. And then we come over to the other side. So, either straight onto the mat or with added instability. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine. Keep the neck or the ear in alignment with the shoulder. Don't be bringing the head forwards, okay? Tripod fingertips or open up. Got to make sure my mic's not disappearing. And then we lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Softly point the toes. And again, this is more challenging. So we circle. So if you want to bring your fingertips down, you can. Change direction. Give the hips some love. Should we stretch the hips out? Lying on your back. Legs together. Slide the right foot up the inside of the left knee. Take your arms wide. This is your support. We go, rotate the legs over to the left side. Remember, keep that right shoulder blade down. This left hand goes outside of that right thigh, and you're kind of encouraging it over, but also kind of encouraging it up as well. And feel the stretch. Just breathing normally. And then let go, and we pull back using that segmental control, and then we change sides. So we slide the leg up, glide over, use that hand to encourage that leg over a little bit more, pulling the leg over, but also sort of levering it up slightly. And then let go. We're going to come into just a kneeling position, or just sit back to your heels, or however's comfortable. If you don't want to compress the knee, have your legs out front. It's fine. You can sit on a chair. You can do whatever you like. So we lace the hands together. Just work the wrists. And then we press away. And I want you to pull the abdominals in, round through the upper back. And then we point the fingers and we raise up the arms towards the ears. And then we bring the arms down and we bring the arms forward, press the heel of the hands into the floor. Just move my mic. Flaring the fingers. Place your left hand to 10 o'clock and the right hand on top. Feel like the left heel of the hand, the heel of the left hand is glued to the floor, and you're trying to pull it towards you, and that will just give you a little bit more of a stretch. Reach the arms out front, press the heel of the hands to the floor, folding down. Take the right hand to 2 o'clock, left hand on top. A little sense of pulling away. Arms back out in front. Rebuild the spine so you roll up. And you're seated, and